Guys, it's Z-Man here, and today I'm going to be doing my first 1.7 news slash ideas video. It's actually mainly ideas, so well, you'll see what I mean. Like, okay, let's just get into it. The first thing is some people want space in Minecraft. I personally don't think it's that good of an idea. But it depends. Maybe if they added it, I might like it. We'll see. Well, I set up this. It's a teleportation device that takes you to space, kinda. Um, you'll see what I mean in a second. I'm going to go to survival mode. And I'll just have a creeper chase me or something like that, just for fun. If I could get there without, okay. Okay, there's the creeper. Okay, well, yeah, there he is. Okay, so I'm going to have him chase me, and, okay, well, I need to get out of here. So I'm going to go to space. I'm trying, okay, this is bad. This is really bad. This wasn't supposed to happen. Okay, guys, well, you saw what happened with all those arrows and stuff. Okay, so now I'm in space. Let me just go to creative for a second, give myself some steak. Okay, so I'm in space. Well, at least the closest thing to space there is in Minecraft. So, as you can see, I could walk around and a bunch of other stuff. It's pretty cool, and sorry about that. My mic is a bit close. Okay, that's better. So yeah, you could walk around and a bunch of other stuff. So this is pretty much space, except it's not actually. Obviously, you guys might have been able to tell what's going on. Okay, look, I'm flashing a bit because this is what's actually happening. Well, as you can see, it's not a biome, it's actually out of the world, which is why I'm saying it's kind of like space. Let me summon a spider, for example. Cannot summon object out of the world. So yeah, this is actually out of the world, guys. You could see the moon and the sun. And, it doesn't look anything like this in the daytime, though. Looks like daytime. I actually made it permanently night. So we're falling really fast, actually. If you look here, you could see my Y coordinates. So I teleported really high. If I throw out some of this steak, you could barely see it. It's going up into the air super fast, even if I throw it down. See? See? Okay. And I could do something like eyes of ender pearls and snowballs, for example. So, okay, let's see. I'm going to go back into survival. Okay, you guys get the point. It goes like really fast since we're actually just free falling to Earth. So yeah, let's see. I could teleport back down and see how big of a drop this is going to be, like how big of an explosion it's going to make, you know, like how when you land it creates a bunch of particles. I'm going to teleport back down. Okay. Teleport 164. Let's go with something still a bit high, like 200, 114. Okay, and let's see what happens. Yeah, I didn't get to see that much of a large explosion, or whatever you would call it. But, okay, sorry. But that's the closest thing to space in Minecraft. I'm going to go there again at the end. Okay? And here's the second thing I want to talk about. And I just said I'm going to talk a bit more about space at the end. Okay? So this is going to be one of my theories, actually. Okay, so, you know how, for example, if I place down some, well, I think you have to break it in survival, so I'm going to, wait a minute, true, and, okay, and there's a bunch of Endermen, which is actually going to be something about my second, in my, next week, my second 1.7, and these Endermen are loud, 1.7 news and ideas video. So, okay, there's a creeper over there. Hopefully he doesn't get me, though. So, as you can see, it turns into water, and, get away. You know what? Okay, come here. I have flint still. Okay. Anyway, after I was rudely interrupted. Okay, wait a minute. I don't know what just happened. I might have accidentally aggroed an Enderman. Peaceful. And I'll make it back to normal. I can't have mobs annoying me. Okay. So, as you can see, when you break packed ice, it doesn't break, as you probably already knew. But when you break regular ice in the Nether, it doesn't turn into water like it does in the Overworld. Plus, okay, this is my theory. Regular ice, as you can see, is clear. You can see through it. Packed ice isn't. It's completely solid. You can't see through it. When you break ice in the Overworld, it turns into water. When you break packed ice in the Overworld, it doesn't. So, when you break regular ice in the Nether, okay, it's not letting me go through quickly, but when you break regular ice in the Nether, okay then, when you break regular ice in the Nether, it doesn't turn to water. Same with packed ice. But I don't think packed ice should do that. It should turn into water in the Nether. If it doesn't do it in the Overworld and regular ice does, and they are pretty much opposites except for the fact that they are both ice, it should do the opposite. Packed ice should do the opposite of what the regular ice does. And let me break this portal. It's being really loud and annoying. Okay. So when you break packed ice in the Nether, it doesn't create water, but it should in theory, because it doesn't okay, let's see if you could follow me here. In the Overworld, when you break packed ice, it doesn't turn into water. When you break regular ice, it does. I know, I already said that. What the? Oh, I was placed, okay. When you break regular ice in the Nether, it doesn't turn into water, kind of like packed ice in the Overworld. So in theory, packed ice should melt in the Nether, if you get what I mean. I'll re-explain that at the end of the video, just in case you don't. So, yeah, that's one of my theories, and I'm going to suggest it to Mojang. And same with the one that I'm going to do next week. And I already gave you a bit of a hint earlier. I said it had to do something with Enderman and things like that. So, we're going to go back to space now. And all my stuff is here. Going to go back to quote-unquote space. We're going to go back out of the world. Teleport. And this is how it looks in the daytime. See, it's like all lavender, and down here it's blue. And there's actually 2 suns, which you guys might have not known. So I'm just going to do times at 18 18,000. I did that wrong, didn't I? 18,000. Okay, and now it's actually like space. The sun's down here, moon's up there instead of two suns, and you can walk around. It kind of looks like you're walking around. It even looks like you're shifting, even though you're free falling. And it doesn't look like you're falling at all, actually, since you have nothing to fall past. But we're obviously falling, and this would probably take a few hours to get down, considering I made it teleport you to 30,000, which is like the maximum you could teleport, I believe. Okay, so this is, well, this was the ideas and theories and stuff. But as you can see, it really does look like space, except there's no anti-gravity if we're actually falling. And you're falling so fast that if you do this, yeah, that's how fast it shoots up. See? If you do a bunch, it goes like that. Okay, and here's a hint that I'm going to give you to what's going to be in the next episode. In the next episode, I'm going to teleport back down first. I think it's 164. 164. Like, I'll do 300. 114. Did that even work? Oh, I didn't do /TP. Wow. Duh. Okay. That was stupid. So stupid. Okay. So let's see what happens. And yeah, it actually didn't cause that big of an explosion. I think maybe it should cause a huge one when you fall from a height like that. Ah, okay. I'm going to go back into creative and back around here, I believe. Where was it? Oops. Okay, well, we just went back to quote-unquote space. Oh, and there's, a skeleton with half chainmail. Wait a minute. Doesn't that mean he'll put on my armor? Wait a minute, let me just check. No, it doesn't, okay. Thought they always would if they're wearing armor. Guess not. Anyway. Okay, anyway. Here's a hint to the next episode. There's something in the Nether that we don't have in the end, and I'm pretty sure you know this answer, right, Enderman? I'm putting you on spot. Was that a no or yes? Sorry, I couldn't fully hear you. Okay, yeah, that was a yes. Okay, so yeah, the Enderman knows, since he's from the end. But let's see if you guys do. You might or might not leave what you think it is in the comments below if you want to. So I'll see you guys in the next wait, okay, yeah. Almost. Forgot one thing. Okay, so let me just re-explain the packed ice and stuff. Okay, so I'm going to make it do such times at day so they just burn. Or just do peaceful, because that's really loud. I need to lower the mob sound. Okay. Okay. I just did. So, okay. I'm going to just re-explain my theory again. Okay, regular ice in the overworld, when you break it, turns into water. Packed ice doesn't. Regular ice is clear, packed ice isn't. And, do I still have my flint and steel? Nope. Uh, okay. And, oh, there we go. And when you break regular ice in the Nether, it doesn't turn into water. And when you break the packed ice into Overworld, it doesn't turn into water. But when you break the regular ice into Overworld, it does. So, in theory, packed ice should melt into water in the Nether. In theory. I hope that made sense to you guys. It probably did, I hope. So, it would make sense. That theory makes sense. And also, in the Nether, well, okay, what am I saying? Okay, with packed ice, it's in the ice plains biome, except it's a very rare variation of the ice plains biome. I think it's ice plains spikes. That's the actual name. I call it just the ice spikes biome. So, and sorry about the background noise. If you hear it, you probably don't though, it's far away. Kind of like in my Super Smash Bobs episode where I know you guys couldn't hear the lightning because I rewatched it, and I mean thunder. And when I was like, the lightning threw me off, I meant I heard lightning outside and I looked out the window for like 1 second and then fell off the edge. So, okay, that's my theory on that. Hopefully you understand it, but there's also one more reason that packed ice should melt into Nether. The ice spikes biome is a rare variation of the ice plains biome. And I know I went off subject, so I'm repeating what I said and completing the sentence. And it's called ice plains spikes, I believe. And when you, well, okay. And you could harvest it with a silk touch pick. So not only is it rare, you need a silk touch pickaxe to get it. And it's pretty rare and a bit hard to get. So that means not only should it actually melt in the Nether in theory, or well, break into ice. I don't want it to actually melt in the Nether. That's if you wanted to build like ice things made out of packed ice in there. So, but you guys get what I mean. So, it's rare, and in theory it should melt into Nether. So it makes sense that it would. So that's why packed ice should melt into Nether. Well, I hope you guys like that theory. Maybe some of you, if you like the idea, suggest it to Mojang as well. Some of you might have also had the same theory. So I'll see you guys in the next episode. Bye.